got a PhD position offered, then a postdoc, and now this position here in the research software engineering group.
All right, interesting. So
I wasn't planning to stay here for quite long, and then I never managed to leave.
yeah, I've seen this so many times that nobody's sometimes planning where to go, but then they end up there and they will stay there maybe for the rest of their lives. What about you, Andrew? How did you end up in terms?
Well, I came to university in Tromsø for doing a PhD and stuck around and got hired to do research software engineering and high performance computing.
Well, this is really great. So you both kind of went there, liked it there, but also on the other hand, the people who have been hiring you, they didn't want you to leave. Because often, we have the issue that amazing doctoral researchers, they just leave because they have a postdoc offer somewhere else in the planet, and it's just lots of, knowledge and clever people that are leaving every time that they finish. But it's good that some universities invest and keep the people. We try to do the same sometimes at Aalto University. So in the icebreaker, I see some people are writing. Yeah, no need to sleep. That's the superpower. It, we need to sleep, especially our brain needs sleep, but also the body. Yeah, the any language, being able to code and speak in any language, this is a very interesting one. And I was watching the news that they are planning, I don't know if they are available, some sort of headphones, earphones that would do live translation, so that you could talk your language with anybody else in talking in another language, and they would live translate. So if we talk about languages, not yet programming languages, how is your Norwegian, Gregor and Andrew? Because I'm assuming you are not native in Norway.
No, but I think Norwegian is relatively easy to learn if you speak German as a native language and if you speak English already. So I guess I had an easier time than most.
Do you need to do teaching or support in Norwegian, or is it that you just do everything in English?
As a PhD student and postdoc, I had to teach in Norwegian in some bachelor classes.
I see.
But I think it's easier in physics than if it would be linguistics or so, because no one really cares whether your Norwegian is perfect, as long as you're able to communicate concepts.
Yeah. In Finland, it's a little bit more challenging to learn the language. I can do the very basics. So Andrew, I noticed that you had a little crash.
Yes, Zoom was being annoying.
All right. Hopefully it will not happen during the stream. If it happens, we know that you will be back a few seconds after. And eventually Gregor can scream for help. We're all here with our camera off. Right, then there's another icebreaker, an important one before we start, which is in preparation for today. Unless you are part of an in-person classroom, we have opened an access request, or we are asking you if you have opened an access request issue, so that basically we can see your GitHub handle, username, and what, and yeah, actually, this is a good point. The streaming, I think, is showing. It's not showing my screen yet.
Oh, it got switched, I guess.
My screen is
And,
the one with the icebreakers. Yeah.
Andrew should have. Okay. Yeah, so it's also going to break the screen share. That's good to remember.
That's good.
Let me know if the screen share doesn't work, or if
Yeah.
it's not showing the right thing.
So I was just showing these icebreakers, and yeah, basically just a reminder, if you click the link that is there, you can request for access, and then you will get an email from GitHub to say that you have been invited to be a collaborator in this Git repository, and then you need to accept the invitation. So it's not enough just to request, you also need to wait for the email and accept it. And as you know, sometimes it might go to spam folder or something like that, so please check and double check. And we will be checking this throughout the day. So if you see that you don't have access, or if you are not sure, just ask. All right, we have a couple of minutes to go. And anything else you want to say, Gregor and Andrew, before we actually start? Are you excited?
I am. I think this is the most fun day out of the course,
I
collaborating
agree.
with others.
This is really the best day. This is where you clearly see the power of everything and how it joins together.